Well, we're at the greenhouse today, and the point of a greenhouse, kind of the way it works, is it traps the sun's heat. So the sun's rays come through the plastic, and the heat is trapped. So the temperature inside the greenhouse is about 10 to 20 degrees warmer than the ambient temperature outside, and it allows you to grow off-season fruits and vegetables. My name is Jason Shearer. My regular job is a financial advisor. I work for VALIC and I help teachers figure out their retirement goals. And one thing I love about this greenhouse and the food pantry, I've been doing the food pantry for 6 years now and the greenhouse for 5 years now. And I absolutely love the fact, just the story of what God has brought together, because the greenhouse was donated to us. Everything you see in the greenhouse was donated to us. Just using the resources that God's already placed before you and really using them in a way to glorify God and to bring people closer together and closer to a relationship with God through the church. So with this greenhouse, it really enables us to control the environment. It helps us to control the amount of water that the plants get. It helps us to eliminate a lot of the pests that you would find in an outdoor garden. It helps us control the amount of nutrients that the plants get. So it really enables us, like I said, to control every aspect of the growing process. So the Harvest Cathedral greenhouse and garden, what we do is we grow specialty fruits, vegetables, and herbs, and we sell them to local restaurants, and then we use that money to fund the food pantry and to fund the ongoing cost of the greenhouse. One of the biggest things that I've learned or that I've experienced through the greenhouse is the things that I learned that I can take out into schools and help them with things that is on their heart. To me, the most impactful or the most significant thing that God's taught me with this garden, this greenhouse, is that all the resources that you need to do what God's calling you to do has already been set aside for that purpose. Again, the greenhouse, the garden, it was all just an idea, but again, God gave us the greenhouse. He gave us, everything you see here, all the buckets, just absolutely everything that your eyes are looking at, God gave to this project. It was absolutely everywhere I turned, every time God would put something on my heart to do, this project or that project, He already had the resources to fulfill that project set aside. And I think one of the most striking is the 1,500 gallon water tank that provides water for the whole the greenhouse and the garden. That water tank was sitting in the woods behind Harvest Cathedral for years. And then when when God put it on my heart to build the garden, I wanted to buy a water tank, and Pastor Brian Bowen told me, I think there's a water tank in the woods, and 1,500 gallon water tank had just been sitting there for years waiting for us to build a garden.